Okay, just because you're a free spirit don't make you a wow wow wow. I mean, people get that misunderstood. Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean that you can't be a free spirit. Just because, it's like quit living in paradigms. Do what you like. Just because you are a free spirit, I mean, you're not hurting anyone, okay? Yeah, you have choices. That all eyes are on you. People have even put you in a box, saying that, just because of how you manifest, just because you're a free spirit, just because you're this, just because you're that. People like to put you in certain categories here, okay? Like you're naive, or like you don't understand things, or like some of y'all like whoa whoa whoas because of the way we look, because of the way we gonna get out there and dance and twerk a lurk and pop a little something. You know what I'm saying? People just would like to judge people and put, and it's only because you don't want these people. You don't want to be around these people. These people are not a vibe, okay? They're not a vibe at all unless they gossiping or talking about somebody. Hello, who wants to be around there? You're not a vibe. You don't have anything going unless you got your mouth on somebody else, honey. Where is your zhush, honey? You feel me? Where is your je ne sais quoi? Okay, like come on, ancestors. Spirit is saying, yeah, you stand on business about who you are. You feel me? And you make no apologies about it, as you should. As you should. If you want to get out here and twerk alert, okay, that's okay. But then nobody say because you twerk alert, you don't like God and you don't love God. I don't understand people. Let people be people out here. People are so mundane and sad and things of that nature in their life because they can't be who they want to be. Number one here, I'm hearing come on out the closet. Some of them need to come on out this closet and be who they want to be. Just because you're free in who you are and you're hetero, somebody's upset because they can't be who they are and they're not hetero, they're bi. But it's going to be shunned upon this person in their community. Okay? Okay? And it's real talk. This is somebody of your past here. Still hating on you because you're out here living life here. I feel like somebody is sad because they can't live their life freely like you. You went and found your freedom, your happiness. You got options and choices in life. They're feeling very convicted and confined in life right now. Okay? Look, not grounded at all. Nothing is grounded because they can't be them true selves. And they gotta live out a lie here. This is even a couple that's doing it to you. This person moved on and made this person start hating you, because of how free you are. You know what I'm saying? You free. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's the collective being free over here? Yeah, you ain't no, back and forth about this. You ain't got no diversity with anybody. You at peace. You at peace while people are just, they don't want you to celebrate. They're overindulging in things of that nature here. Heavenly partying here. Gossiping, like I said. Gossiping about what's going on with you because you're free. You do what you like. But these people can't let go of the thought of you. 3:53 on the clock here. These people are brokenhearted because they can't pull you into the vortex of being in the same predicaments that they are in. Okay, why should you be in that predicament and you did the healing, you did the work? Why should you be in that predicament and you haven't done anything to anybody? Why should you be receiving their karma? See, they so used to you receiving it, covering them from it, that 420 on the clock, that they just, baby, they don't know how to deal with this on their own here. Yeah, you are no longer committing to people who don't use their own wisdom. You don't know how to use your wisdom. I'm not dealing with you. You don't know how to, use your discernment and know who's who. I'm not dealing with you. You're going to better and bigger things here. New projects. You're 444. Inspiration here. You have the urge to create since this person's been gone here, okay? Because the conflict is gone out of your life here. You didn't lose anything. You understand that when somebody has left, you have gained it all. You understood that from jump. When they would leave your life, you would get a little piece, and then they come back, there'll be a little ruckus. So you already knew. Baby, you slow up money, you slow up time, you playing with emotions. I can't deal with this. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody feel like you putting magic on them, and because that, like, you, okay, so you mean to tell me that the Divine Collective got time to put magic on you and things are going well in their life and ain't nothing going on in their life? If they was putting magic on you to stop something in your life, their life would mirror your life because you're just going through your karma, but they know they don't supposed to stop or put anything on you to speed up the God's will is being done over here at karma. Baby, you gotta sit down and take that. You think you gonna do all this stuff to people? You tried to end the Empress and everything here. You think you about to do all this stuff to people and this shit ain't coming back to you? You denounced God a long time ago and told him that you was a Judas. Straight up, you told Jesus, I'm a Judas. Divine Collective walk with Jesus. And other descendants and other Orishas and other, you know what I'm saying? Egyptians, okay? Galactic beings. Divine Collective walk with all their ancestors in every lifetime. Not just the one. It goes deeper than, yeah. We're not even gonna talk about that. But at the end of the day here, the Spirit is saying y'all tried to end somebody multiple times here, and now y'all became the sacrifice. Deal with that. The collective is free. Okay? While you were trying to create somebody else's demise, your demise was created here. The collective just was, this is truth. Look at that. Collective just was doing what collective needed to do in order to, because collective knew this was going to pass. This too shall pass. Along with everything in your life that you want to pass, keep doing that magic. Okay, spirit. Yeah, because a star must be born. See, these people got in your Akashic records, knew you were a star, tried to off you and things of that nature. Here, spirit freed you up. Now they over here in nightmares, wandering. What can they do? You can't do nothing but go through this time, honey. That's all you can do. You have collected enough. You ain't the first person they done like this collective. This is just, they did a star seed like this. They did an indigo child like this. They did a rainbow child like this. They did an earth angel like this. They did a graduating ascendant master like this. You got to know who you fooling with in the spiritual realm as well as the 3D. Because if you think there ain't no angels walking around here, galactic beings walking around here, being ordained every day, you got another thing coming. You don't know who you dealing with. And that's the problem. You dealt with somebody who was a star seed. They're destined to have stardom. They're destined. This is, you can't break this. This was what Spirit said the victory was after all the battles they done went through with your ignorant behind. Ignorant, not ignorant. Just doing crazy things, reckless things, left and right. And then got sat down. All you had to do is take your seat. Some of these people, y'all broke. Y'all told them, hey, let's, you walked away from them or whatever. Some of y'all just said, let's take a break, things like that. This person went bananas because they knew they didn't weigh up to you in the first place. But they knew once you take that time to yourself that you were going to come up out of that and you didn't want to be with them. This person knew and had you pegged from jump with magic and everything from jump. This person here had you pegged. This is a warlock. The warlock and their witches have lost. Dark witches have lost. 9/11. 8/53. These people have lost. 9/19. And it's time for them to pay the piper, and they still want to pull on your energy here, and you're free as a bird. Spirit said it's time for you to have your wish fulfillment for showing compassion through the whole process for yourself and your spirit team, knowing that they were going to get you through something where somebody was trying to put you in the pits of hell with them, period. 9:49. 9:44. Get ready to get swept off your feet by spirit. It's a blessing coming your way to balance your whole entire life out collective, and somebody else's life is being wiped away because whatever they cipher from you, you're ciphering back because it's yours anyway.